Someone was here before me and someone comes after me. So what the person did before, I have to do for the person who comes after me. And that's really the big sense of this project. We are the connecting ground, if you like. We're building the bridges through music. So I went around South Africa. We went to Johannesburg, we went to Cape Town, Bloemfontein, we went to Durban. And then we decided that, there was nothing going on in Swaziland. And it's a country that's so close to us that we wanted to open the competition so that it was not only South Africa, it was really Swaziland. And we auditioned about 200 people in the end. And then we had to choose 30 people to come to Durban. So that was a tough process, but we were really able to find the best singers that the country had to offer. So once we found them, we invited them to come down to Durban for the final part of the competition and the workshops. So the semi-final, when they got to Durban, they had to compete with each other over 2 days. The semi-final, and then we had to choose 15 who would be in the final. And that was really a tough call because we'd obviously chosen the best that the country has to give us.
Che mai vecchio nel penetrato eine Füße schieben dahin meine Augen sind schon hinter la causa cosa sento incollato cadea
So now what we are doing at the end of this workshop, the next plan is so that the people who really have been in the final stages of the competition, all of them, we sit down with them and look at ways of how we can connect them with music institutions for those who haven't yet gone to study formally in South Africa and abroad. So we are making them aware of the auditions that are happening with the music schools in South Africa, but particularly abroad in the UK, with as well the competitions in Germany. What we are trying to do in these workshops is to make sure that when that step comes, they really are prepared and ready to take it up.
I mean, we have good artists that are coming from this country that are doing very well. I mean, we can talk about Njabulo himself, Njabulo Madlala. We can talk of Pretty Yende. We can talk of Phumeza Matshikiza. These people are doing great in Europe. And so our talent is more appreciated outside our country than it is in our country. So the solution is funding in the country and invest more in the development of our own artists as well as this project seems to be doing. I mean, I think that's what Njabulo is trying to do here because he knows himself as a South African that they are good artists in this country. So that I think it's part of the solution what he's doing right now, bringing people from Europe to come and assist us in any way they can with developing our own artists as well so that they are at par with artists all over the world. Voices, though, are here. We have great voices. South Africans can sing.
Okay.
My experience with this singing competition has been that of absolute joy. just the sense of wonder and discovery. You can feel these kids are hungry, they're terrified, they're nervous, they don't know if they're coming or going, but there is that hey, we're going to do this, I'm going to do this. And you see the improvement, literally, 24 hours later, and you feel that they're feeling more comfortable, feeling more secure, feeling you looking at them, you're listening to them, and somewhere a part of you says, "Come, child, come, own the space," and they do. It's as though they're hearing you, so though they're listening to you, and you see them literally grow taller as the more they sing, the more they get into what they're singing about, almost getting into a character that they're portraying, and they just take over, and it's been quite thrilling to see it.
Fantastic experiences that I've had, just seeing the people who have come to work with all the various teachers. They've been so enthusiastic, so eager to learn, and so much talent. Really fantastic talent. It's a gold mine. Basic standard that people start from here, the students, their voices seem to be almost naturally placed already. The voices are ringing. It's as if when they breathe in, the voices are sounding. The level at which one starts is higher. In other words, if I'm working with students perhaps who are not from this country, I might have to spend 1 or 2 years working on technique, working on how does it feel to sing, relaxing in the breathing and so on. And here, you're already there. The people are naturally, it's really a wonderful thing. Students in this course, in this competition, are natural singers. Even the ones that say that they haven't had teachers before, which I think is fantastic. I know they've got the choral tradition, which has taught them a lot as well, which I think is wonderful. But even the ones that don't have individual singing teachers have this sense of music with their voices. We have been really excited to be invited to come and work with you. Fantastically impressed with the talent, with the standard. Some of us have come from very far away, some of us are from here, but I can't tell you enough how wonderful and how good your talent is. It is a gold mine. the standard in this country of singing and your talent. You must continue with it because it is something that is going to continue. It's starting to make South Africa famous in the world, but it will make it even more so with people like you. There are people here, and this has been one of the most wonderful panels of judges that I have ever been part of. They are so full of enthusiasm and love for their art. And they've been, all of them, where you are now. We all have been. And it's just wonderful to see that, I mean, for me, some of these people, one or two of them, were actually students of mine, and they're now on the panel. And it's just wonderful to see that they have taken this, they've been through all of this, they've done the competitions, they've won competitions, they've performed, and now they are teaching, they're passing on their knowledge, and it's been wonderful for them. And so I want to thank, and I think you would like to thank them too. They've been really impressed with you, the Voices of Africa. That's what you are. And it was a joy for us to give our time to you. We're also impressed with how much you've learned. It was very moving to listen to you today and yesterday, and actually hear the changes, the development, the thoughts that you've taken. You don't have to take everything that we say, of course not. But some of you have obviously gone away and thought about it, and you've brought it to your performances. You've got this knowledge, you've gained this knowledge, and you must continue to learn and pick up all of these things. Learn from whoever you can as you continue. You've been wonderful about that. You've been wonderful about, I was very impressed with the fact that even if somebody couldn't come to a session, there were already 2 or 3 other people waiting to come into that session. Your keenness, your eagerness to learn is what's going to give you strength in the future. Because some of the greatest people that I've worked with, conductors, singers, whatever, the most famous ones, the best ones, are the ones that say, what can I still learn? What can I do with my art? And you have been absolutely fantastic with your wanting to learn and being able to learn. And that, I think, is wonderful. And congratulations to you. I think we need to. So that's the judges. That's you. Continue to grow, continue to learn, and it will never stop. The art of singing is something that you will always continue to learn from as well. If you have an idea, go ahead and do it. If you believe in it and you have a passion. And that is, of course, Njabulo's vision. If you have a gift, you share it, which is what he has done. And if you believe that something is possible, don't ever think it's impossible. You go ahead and you do it, because he is an example to us, and he has brought to all of us this experience that we have had in the past couple of weeks and the past couple of days. And really, it's for music, it's for this country, it's for art, and it's for our growth as human beings. So thank you very much.
The sky is the limit, really, for anybody who dares, anybody who dreams, anybody who's hungry for success, and anybody who has a sense that I can be good, I can excel at anything I try. This is an avenue for those that dare, absolutely.
Face, because although this job is a very hard job, it's a job that demands you to be away from home, to live in a different society, the rewards are so immense that they really take your breath away, and they really make you, they give you fulfillment. Although you are not at home most of the time, the fulfillment that you get out of the art that you're dedicating yourself to. So the first steps we give them, and we want to see them really fly and do great things.